What up, niggas? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know who it is, man. Prosperity Entertainment, Prosperity TV time, bro. You know it's the CEO, King of the City, nigga, Aristotle. You know what time it is, man. Storytime, niggas. That's right. Storytime. Well, there's a combination. There's gonna be three stories balled up into one. From a perspective of how many years I've been 11 years now, from 11-year rap vet, fresh from out of these DMV streets. I'm going to tell you guys the direct source of what's the issue with artists doing live shows here. Well, this goes back. This goes back. Um, it's a whole lot that goes into it, man. We would have had a whole lot of artists that would have blew up, or at least have just gotten more legitimate fan bases. I don't really like using that term blow up because like that's subjective, but you know, legitimate fan bases, legitimate situations to be heard and benefit from being on the platform. Like if we had a stronger business, if the business side of booking the artists was stronger around here, man, shit would look way different. Let me break down what I mean. So the first ever show that I did, me personally, was in 2021, right? And to make a long story short, I was supposed to go third on the lineup. It was a whole lineup. They had like some kind of like, you know, no disrespect. I don't know these dudes, but like when I looked them up, that's just what these vibes they gave me. They was like the Beastie Boys. They was like the Minnesota version of the Beastie Boys. They was on some kind of tour, and they had stopped in Frederick, Maryland. I hadn't never performed. I was just trying to, you know, get on. I was living in Fort Washington at the time. That's like almost 2 hours away, but you know, I made it work. They did say that they was gonna pay, you know, the price that I had, so I said, boom. I show up to the show, and I said, hey, you know, I never performed before, so I give you, you know, don't worry about a deposit because I never performed before. So I'm gonna give you, as far as being booked, like I did an open mic. We gonna talk about that after I get to this. I did an open mic, and I never got booked. So when I got booked, I show up early. I got my girl, my man's with me. My man's is recording, and my girl's getting whatever footage she can get as well. I go to the venue. I'm probably there like 19 minutes early. I go to the DJ. I give the DJ my set early. So we go over the set. He listens to it. He gives me feedback. He arranges the records how he see fit. All that good shit, right? So I say, boom, we cool. He said, yes, sir, we cool. So, you know, I immediately go to the bar to go parlay with my people. I got people that I went to college with for the little short time I went to college. That's their hometown. They was home during that time period in Frederick. So I go parlay with my people. I caught up with them. I hadn't seen them in like a year and some change, right? So I'm doing that. And all of a sudden, the opening act, the nigga runs out. I real see somebody run out the venue, but there's more people coming in at this time. Like when I came through, it was only like, it was my people's there and then like 3 or 4 people because I was early. So when I'm chopping it up with my folks that I invited that's from Frederick, you know what I'm saying, I see somebody real dart out the venue. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Like I don't see no altercation. I don't see niggas raising their voices, no tension, no nothing. So I'm like, whatever. I'm mind my business. I'm mind my business kind of nigga. Whole time that's the opening act. So the DJ like, hey, the club manager, nigga, he wants you to get on the stage because I told him you the only artist that checked in with me so far. So I'm like, get on that, nigga. I'm supposed to be third. Like, I'm about to get a shot. You know what I mean? Like, my folks over here, and he like, look, everybody's rolling in that bought a ticket. So, like, we got to get somebody on the stage, man. So I ended up having to add, like, 3 more joints to my set. So my set went from, like, 4 records to 7 records. You see what I'm saying? And that was fun. You know, I had folks trying to sing along the songs they'd never heard before. But I ultimately they tried to just not pay me. Period. I had to like use not so friendly language. I had to make advances, not so friendly advances after the fact in order to get my money, and I did them niggas a favor. You feel me? I saved the show. I stayed after my shit was over. It was a disaster. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even get too drunk because I got to drive back to Prince George's. So that was, you know, it was cool. I got my money, but it was, I didn't want it to go like that, right? So that was my first experience. Before that, I go do an open mic over there downtown in Hyattsville, right? Um, Little boy Art House, shout out to whoever was doing the open gym nights. I can't remember the dude's name, but shout out to him. Um, I'm there in 2019, and I'm not gonna say his name. He ain't do nothing wrong. It's not I can't say his name, but I'm probably end up having to say his man's name. So like, I don't want niggas to know like if they affiliated, not affiliated, whatever, because you know, the person that wronged me he only had the opportunity to wrong me because he affiliated with somebody that I got cool with at this particular show. So at this show, you know, this is like more of a venue hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? Real hip hop shit. I know it's not open. They moved. I want to say they moved locations or some shit like that, like something like that. Milk Boy Our House though, the Hyattsville joint, like this was like real hip hoppy type shit in my opinion. So I go. I think I do 3 joints. They let me do 3 joints. I get off the stage, and I remember, shout out to the product. I want to say I met the product at that show. No, I met the product at Falls Church show. I'm talking about that later. I met dude though, that he's a part of TFM on the boys over there, Riggs Road, Northeast. I met him after I got off the stage. We exchanged information. He was a producer. I'm not sure if he was in a rhyming at the time. He is rhyming today and producing. We got joints together, shit like that. We got shit we working on as we speak, right? And what happened was later on when I'm making contact, so that was in like the winter, like it was either like not too long before. Yeah, that was in November. So that's in the winter time that I did that show, Hyattsville, Milk Boy Art House type shit, open mic. Did that. In the summer, like it's like May or April, him and his men, they throwing a house party out College Park, I want to say. They was in College Park, I want to say. Oh no, Riverdale. No, it was Riverdale. They threw a house party in Riverdale, and they was getting rappers. So I'm like, oh, bet. And everything was as advertised. Like, you know what I'm saying? I show up, everything like, but they held the footage, and it wasn't all of them. It was one person. It was live. Yeah, he held the footage. Like he gave everybody else their footage. He was posting footage of everybody else performing, rapping. But it was like I was never there. And the reason why I bring this up now is because like y'all needed to see that. Nobody knew me. I'm from the south side of PG County. I don't deal with the north. Like I'm from Acton, like the dirty south, like 210 dirty south. Like I'm from the bottom. So I don't come up here unless I'm going to the goddamn IKEA. You know what I'm saying? I don't come up here for real. Don't nobody know me. Nobody knows my catalog. Nobody know my rep or nothing. It was totally silent in there when I was rapping. But the reason why I was totally silent is because it was amateur hour before I started popping my shit in the basement. Like niggas partying, drinking, smoking, you know what I mean? Got party favors and shit going like. But it was all stop and look and see what this nigga's doing. And folks needed to see that. I thought, I'm still jazz salty about that shit, so I'm throwing Shawty out there. I don't give a fuck. You know, I have no idea why he did that. I have no clue why he did that. You know what I mean? Beats me. I have no clue. But, you know, I could have reaped benefits of that because I can't get booked. But every single venue I've ever stepped into, shit has been rocking. Let's keep the shit going. I go to Falls Church after I do the show in Frederick in 21. And 22, I get opportunity. I did like a charity event in Falls Church. I ended up having the Twist Lounge. Shout out to Twist Lounge. Um, I go up there, you know what I'm saying? I do what I do. The show was alright, but as far as my performance, it's probably my worst one. As far as like, yeah, I'm putting you on a lineup, I'm putting you on a flyer. It's probably my worst showing, but nonetheless, it still went well. Um, that business deal ended up being because I kind of got that opportunity by way of having like a business association, not dealings, but just being affiliated with another business. Um, for by way of Prosperity Entertainment, we got folks that we associate with via whatever. Like I might know them from some other shit. We might have networked in another space or whatever. So being that individual who had that opportunity, we networked in another space, um, and that shit ended up not being good. So like, the door was shut there. I met the product at that show though, right? Shout out to the product. But she ended up doing the show, and that's the last show I did in the summer of 23 or 24, Fort Washington. A couple of my old motherfuckers I went to school with was in the crowd. Um, that was cool. I did great. They didn't show me no love for real, but that's because niggas who know me, they was watching me do the shit that they rap about with themselves. Like they had to watch me do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Look sweet doing it, and I'm on the yard. Like I'm right here. I'm feet on grass. I'm out here. So like I kind of understood that, but in the totality of it, let's go to 2025. Two shows that was supposed to happen that I promoted, I paid money to do different kinds of promo and build up, and they never happened. And that's why I'm making this video for real, because it's like, I want to get back on them stages, bro. I'm trying to get shit back rocking, but I'm telling you, like, not at a certain cost. So who goes first? Is it? So Pure Lounge goes first. Pure Lounge, y'all niggas went and put a show on, let me get my phone. Y'all not getting off the hook. Let me get my phone. Okay. That's alright, cool. What's the name of that, man? I might have deleted that motherfucker because that shit went wrong. Snake. That shit, bro. How could I delete it? But it's an app. Pretty much you find opportunities and you can get a slot to perform on these shows. Pure was hosting like some kind of rap event. To make a long story short, it was a rap event, right? I got put in a slot with 11 other people. Boom. We get a quota, so they give you a quota for how many tickets you got to sell. Okay, boom, no problem. No problem. I know how the game goes. It was the same situation out in Frederick. I had to hustle tickets, you know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 right? No problem. Something just told me, like, shit is off, bro. Shit is off. I'm not feeling it. Shit is off. Because they keep hitting me up like, yeah, you only sold X amount of tickets. Like, you good? You only sold this many amount of tickets. Like, you need help? So I said, fuck it. I'm going to tell them niggas I need help. So I'm like, yeah, for sure, I need help. Like, what y'all got for me, bro? They was like, all right, cool. We going to send you somebody. I ain't hear nothing. Nothing. I ain't hear nothing. Right? I go on Pure Lounge Instagram the evening of the show. It's a regular night in a club. Ain't damn nigga performing Nathan. It's all regular shit being played on the speakers. There's no rappers in the building. It's a total waste of my time. I got 3 interns that are under contract. They get paid to do the work that they do for me and my business. So I contracted my intern to come to Centuryville, Virginia. I brought my artist and my brother out there to do a skit, you know what I mean, and an advertisement to promote the show and to promote my other podcast, This Side of the Line, the Merlin Jump. Waste. Highly viewed skit too. It's the only skit I've ever done in my life. I don't do skits from a real nigga. Y'all already know this. Complete waste. Show never happened. They catfished us all. They had us hustling tickets. They took tickets and never even threw a show. They stole money from everybody involved, right? So now we getting this. This is the kind of shit that'll get you tied up in a nigga's basement. They had your hands and feet tied in a rope and sitting in the back of a nigga trunk. You see what I'm saying? Because now you playing. You feel me? So then it happens again. Now these niggas with this this fan case shit and DM, you know, I don't have no issue with DMG Worldwide. Shorty who runs DMG Worldwide, he cool. I don't know what happened. They was throwing a radio event. It featured rappers, underground rappers, Camp Springs. Shit was in a parking lot. I tried to bypass that. It's around the way. It's on the south side of the county. I tried to, but something told me that shit wasn't gonna happen. I got physical tickets. I'm gonna show y'all the picture. Physical tickets. You know what I mean? Hold on. I don't give a fuck how long this shit run. Y'all got to see this. Physical tickets, man. Like, passing out tickets for a show that never happened. And then somebody's got to be held accountable for that. Like, we cannot keep ending up in scenarios where the goods ain't being delivered and niggas ain't being held accountable. See what I'm saying? Like that ain't 100 at all. Where the hell is the picture at, bro? Hold on, I'm gonna find a picture for you. Hold on. Shit. Look. This is me. That's tickets. That's me. Yeah, it was up northwest trying to pass out tickets for a show that never happened. Yeah. Never happened. Passing out tickets. It's not my steez. I know this. Anybody who knows me, you know this. Not my steez, bro. I've always been a come, do my work, get my money, and I'm gone kind of nigga. I already know that. It's not even my steez, man, but I'm a showman, I'm an entertainer. I believe in doing my job to the best of my ability. So, like, shit, man, like, I'm gonna put my best foot forward, but 2 times while I'm, you know, new deal, new records. I got, 4 new tapes, brand new, all 2025 and newer shit. Niggas completely wasted the opportunity. So like, I can't even, that's how we promote our music. That's how we promote ourselves, is getting on these stages, leaving our hearts on the stage, bro, leaving it all on the stage. Like, that's how we get fans. And that's how we get paid, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, DMV, bro, like, we gotta get it together, man. Y'all gotta get your business together. Go get a business, sir. Go to business class. I don't give a fuck what you gotta do. Figure that shit out, bro. Figure it out. Or stop crying. Oh, we not on. Oh, we not this, that. Don't stop crying about that shit. You know why. Bitch ass niggas, you know why. You know why that shit. Other cities don't play that shit. So I don't be trying to come here and do no real shows. I don't be trying to come and fuck with no clubs, no small clubs, none of that shit. Y'all niggas is on Janktown timing. You trying to end up in the trunk of somebody's car. You trying to end up 6 feet up because you playing. And everybody ain't to be played with. You dig? Everybody is not to be played with, man. So I hope we can get through this storm that we in. I'm saying, in the streets of booking artists. I hope we can. Like, just to close out, I'm gonna say, like, bro, like, we got too many niggas that's like mid-tier on their way to like getting up there and lit. Low-tier niggas is just not getting their credit. Their prices can't be that high. They should be in every fucking club in the city. They should be on every club on the north and the south side of the county. They should be in every club in Boco. They should be in every club out here in Arlington. They should be at every club out here in Alexandria. Both sides, Alexandria City and the Fairfax County side. They should be in Falls Church. They should be in Springfield. If you don't want to go beyond that, I respect that, because now we really kind of going places now. But all my mid-tier and my low-tier guys should be getting opportunities in all them territories I just named, bro. You see what I'm saying? Y'all the promoters, you venue owners, all you little niggas, man. Y'all niggas need to think money and stop thinking goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Think asses in seats, places. You know what I mean? Folks in the spot spending money. You know, book niggas that folks want to see, man. If they got the ear of the streets, shit, you know, might keep your ass from having to foreclose, nigga.